Good morning, friends. In part 3, we have seen the connection between stress and attitude. We have also seen that every action creates a reaction. In this edition, we shall see about the connection between silence and stress. Many of us, we think when we remain silent, it means we are controlling all other emotions. But the fact is, silence is also a part of our emotional aspects. In fact, it controls all other emotions and gives an opportunity to decide what kind of a reaction. Because in chemical or any other incident, every action no doubt creates a reaction. But in human relationship, there are two possibilities. One is reaction and the second one is proaction. What is reaction and what is proaction? We need to understand very clearly. Suppose you have a adorable pet, maybe a dog or a cat. It is sleeping on the floor and due to some urgent work or something, you are rushing out. At that time, accidentally you have stepped on that pet. What will be its reaction? Spontaneously, it will catch that leg with all its power and later it will regret. If it is a pet, it will regret later. But the reaction will be spontaneous or immediately. It will not think whose leg, it is my own lovable person. It will not think all those things. Because the animal knows only two things, either to fight or to run away. So this reaction, which is spontaneous, we call it as animal instinct. We too have this instinct within us. So when most of the time, when the situation provokes, many of us, we react. But proaction is to select an appropriate action which will benefit everyone involved, comes out of proaction, out of our thought process. So this action and reaction, as I said in my previous talk, there is a small time frame. In this time frame, we can decide whether we have reaction or proaction. Because reaction creates further stressful activities, a chain of stressful events, whereas proaction prevents further reactions or further chain of reactions. Once Lord Buddha was giving a prayer class. After the prayer class, one person stood up and started abusing Lord Buddha with so many harsh words. Lord Buddha was sitting silently for some time. So after that person left, one of his disciples asked him, "Sir, you have not shown any reaction when he was using such harsh words which hurt us like anything." He said, "Suppose you are giving a gift to me. If I am not accepting that gift, what is your position?" He said, "I have to take back the gift. The gift belongs to whom? When I have not accepted the gift, and when I have given you, and the gift which you have brought, you have to necessarily take back, it belongs to you." So when a person is using harsh words, only if I accept, it hurts me. If I do not accept, naturally it belongs to you. That is why pro-action is very important character within us to break that chain of stress. When somebody is abusing, it creates a chain of events. Our pro-action will cut further chain of reactions. That is why remaining silent for some time will create an upper hand for us. One thing please always remember, your character may be worth a diamond. Your character may be worth a diamond, but for a dog, it is only a piece of stone. If it is a male dog, it will be another lamppost. The diamond cannot regret that the dog has not appreciated its value. Whether it is in the gutter or in the crown of a prince, the diamond will always glitter. It is for the other person to appreciate the value of a diamond. So please remember, every one of us, their characters is worth a diamond. But never regret the other person has not appreciated. It depends on the value system one has been brought up in life. What is value system? And amongst the value system, the most important aspect is the question, who am I? This may look as a simple question, who am I? But in reality, it is the most difficult question, who am I? More about it, we will see on coming Wednesday. Thank you. Have a good day.